Sam and everybody started busting out laughing because I kept saying, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm not trading. And I told Sam, I was like, I am not trading. I'm not losing my money. But like I said, after seeing the method, it's like kindergarten, you know? So we've been doing it for about 3 months, and I got my 2 youngest children. I have 3. I have my 2 youngest children actually trading like a 3rd grader. And it's amazing. So I think I might start getting on live at nighttime when we do the trading gold versus the US dollar. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna set it up.
So one of the things that I love is that the way you opened up and just started having a natural conversation with the audience. You want to also engage the audience and ask them a question. So you've in the 3 E's, which is excite, you've done that. Now you're interacting. Now you want to enroll them. So the enrollment is you're asking them a question about anything that you just talked about. For example, I would say, hey, have you guys wanted to trade and just terrified of the process? Leave a comment.
That was me.
So everybody that's for, they put up their hand, they leave a comment, and that gets them enrolled in the conversation. Now they're engaged, and now they're excited because their voice is being heard. They're in the crowd, they want to be heard, but they don't want anybody to see them.
Mm-hmm.
And they want it both ways. That's fine. We'll start where you are, and then you grow from there. So let's start by typing a question. And you can ask yes or no questions. You can make it controversial to say, listen, I'm not a trader. I'm not a professional trader. I want to learn how to trade. Do you agree or disagree about getting into trading right now when
The
you have
market
a
is
9 to 5, the market is choppy, nobody around you? Do you take the plunge to create a new path, or you wait until you find somebody that's already on the path that you can follow? Leave a comment. And that's one way to engage the audience. I just switched over from IG because the phone is still a little warm. It's charging. And I switched over to
Zoom.
I'm on Zoom, but I'm broadcasting from Zoom live. So I'm live on Zoom at the moment.
You can broadcast from Zoom live.
Yes.
Zoom has a live.
Yeah, you can select. You can select if you want to go live on Facebook, live on Twitch, live on YouTube, or
Okay.
you can actually send it to, like, I have my ATEM mini next to me. I can actually just take the settings and put it in there and then tell it to go live from there. So different ways to go live.
Brad, I need to get something to eat. You know, I eat between 1.
It's 1 o'clock.
It's past 1 o'clock. I eat between 1 and 7. I got to get my eating in those little bit of hours that I have.
So let's take a break. I got a couple of things I need to get done. I've been taking
You
pictures.
have a lot that you need to do. You are in the process of downsizing your house, that big ass house that you have in Miami, and you're going into a smaller unit. So you need to
Actually,
post
it's
all of your stuff on Facebook Marketplace, letting people know that you're having an estate sale, and you're being so kind to be on here with me to help me become a successful content creator, and I appreciate that.
yeah, this whole house resizing or upsizing. We'll see.
You,
One
you
step at a
oh my
time.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
One step at a time. The first step is to
Yeah, because
everything I'm not using needs to
I
go.
bought a bigger house. You better stop it.
Everything I want, everything I'm not using needs to go. It makes no sense to have a couch that you never sit in,
Right.
brand new. I've already watched a couple people in the old days, they have what they call China sets. These are
Yeah.
very expensive plates that,
Well, my mom just told me the other day, she was like, you know, you have your old China set over here. And I was like, I to myself, I don't even really remember. But she brought it up to me before. I had so much stuff. You know, like I literally had so much disposable stuff when I was coming up because I coming up as an adult. Because as a child, I didn't have any of those things. So I went out and got all of those things as an adult. And I probably have a lot of stuff over there that I don't even know that I have over there. You know what I'm saying? I can
it's
remember one, I can remember one time I was saving up money and I just kept giving it to my mother, just giving it, giving it, giving it. And then 8 months later, 8 months later, she was like, you know, you got like $8,000 over here. And I was like, no, give me that. But now
wow.
it's the young me. I wish I never took it. I wish I knew about investing and things like that. Like I know now.
So we are either attempting to fill a past perceived void, or we are attempting to create to fill a future present want. When
Okay.
you find that you
I
have,
heard you. I heard you. I just need you to repeat it.
all right,
Attempting to, go ahead.
we're either attempting to fill a past perceived void, or we are attempting to fill a present or future want.
It's not either or, it's and.
Oh, is and.
And, yeah, it's and with me. It's definitely an and.
And that brings me to the furniture in the house I'm not using. Why keep it?
Right, sell it. You're not using it at all.
And that's why we need to have an estate sale and just get rid of this stuff. Plus,
Yeah.
a lot of it have triggers. I don't need any more triggers. I'm good with the triggers.
Your
Oh,
personal belongings, your furniture and stuff have triggers.
yeah, they have triggers.
When I hear people say stuff like that, I don't get it. Like,
Okay, when I look at something, for example, whenever I see the color emerald green, I
I love emerald
that
green, favorite color.
that trigger brings me back to a moment in time with my mother.
Okay.
Some triggers are bad, some triggers are good, some triggers are indifferent. They just bring you back there. You remember, you appreciate, you move on. For some people, it's bad. It brings them to a traumatic point in time, and they decide that they attach a toxic or negative emotion to that trigger, and then they react in the present. I see this happen with individuals who their parents pass and they have a memorial service every year, and they
My sister
repeat.
does that with her baby. She was 5 months pregnant and they had to do a DNC on her to remove the baby. However, I didn't, I just don't understand why I have memorial every year. Um, but I respect it because that's your decision. I just don't understand it.
You get stuck on replay, so you what you just did was you forfeited your future so that you can stay in your past.
So that's what they're doing.
That's what's happening.
Wow. Wow. I never thought of that. And I guess I spend a lot of time running from my past. That's probably why I don't do that.
And you can't tell them anything because anything you're going to say is going to come across as intolerant and hostile.
And I don't want to be that way. That's why I say I respect your decision and what you want to do. I don't understand. And you know what? I never even told her that I didn't understand. I just let it be. It's not for me to understand.
Right. Yeah, some things you just
Yeah, it's not for me to understand.
there's a actor, Arsenio Hall, and his famous line, you already know.
Really? Oh, go ahead.
He said things to make you go, hmm.
And then they had a song out. Things to make it go. Things to make it go.
I hope he got paid some dividends off of that song, some royalties.
Right.
All right. I'm going to wrap it up because I know you got stuff to do. And you got enough notes?
I had something to do earlier, and then you said, "Oh, let's get on a lot. Let's do this and let's do this live recording." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
You
But
did it.
that is what the outcome is when you create your life to be a certain way. Like you're like, "Oh, no, you got a lot of stuff to do." No, I'm creating my life to have least and least and least, less and less stuff to do. Only thing I want to do is, who is that? Boss Moves. Who is the author
Myron,
of that book?
Myron Golden.
Oh my gosh, one of my mentors.
As Myron Golden, we were having dinner and
I
he
couldn't see his
signed it.
face in that. I'm about to order that book. Boss Moves.
Boss Moves.
I love his I'm always loving his philosophy, his analogy. I had went to one of his live events, and I can remember I was sitting in front because, like, ever since I don't know, since 2015, I gotta sit in the front. Everywhere I go, I want to sit in the front so I can soak up the information. And he was just standing up there. Now I can't retain what he was teaching at the moment. However, what I'm about to tell you could probably sum it up. He was just talking, and he was holding $100 bill like this, and he kept saying, people will put stuff in front of your face and give you the opportunity to just go out there and grab it. Go out there and grab life. And he just kept doing like this. And the more he kept doing this, I was like, is he want me to grab that $100? Because if he don't, I'm about to grab that $100, right? So I'm just thinking and thinking. As he kept talking, I said, "Fuck, I just ran up there, and then somebody else was about to come up there too, and I grabbed it." And he said, "That's what I'm talking about." Yes, if somebody is presenting something in front of your face, people just sit there and they don't move, they don't budge. And the dude just kept doing this. But I was like, I don't want to be rude and just snatch something out of his hand, right? But that is the example he was trying to teach us. If you don't run for the goal, somebody else gonna run and snatch it before you do, and you're gonna sit there and still be pondering.
That's true. You've got to engage and don't conform to the norm.
I like that. Don't conform to the norm. I gotta write that down.
And for Myron, he wrote the book Boss Moves, and it talks about 4 different types of business owners. And you want to become the business owner that offer things at a high value and deliver even higher. You want to offer things at a high volume, and you want to work on your business,
Not in your business.
not in your business. Of course, when you're starting out, you've got to work in your business because you're the head, what they say, the head chef and chief bottle washer. You're everything.
Listen, you are preaching to the choir because you are talking to someone that started their own dump truck business. Yes, I did. And I was the owner operator. I was the driver. I was HR. I was operations. I was dispatch. And I also became the mechanic. Okay. So, yeah, that's not something that I would want to do ever, ever again. And I did that after coming out of, not coming out because I still do travel. I'm still a travel agent, broker. And I felt like I just needed something tangible to touch. Also, now that I'm saying that out loud, because I've said that before, but I'm also realizing that I wanted to control the situation because the multi-level marketing business was moving slow. It wasn't moving slow, it was moving as fast as I made it move. And I didn't want to move fast. I didn't know how to move fast. You know what I'm saying? So once
Right.
I started moving and creating some income from it, because I did a lot of work back in 2015, 16, 17 that I'm just receiving residuals right now. I'm not even actively doing. I'm active. I'm just not actively participating because I put myself in position to be here, right? I said, let me do something more tangible. Let me get out the house. Let me da da da. Not knowing that I was going to put myself in a situation to, run dump trucks. Like I said, do dispatch, hire other drivers with their trucks so they can be subcontractors, and things like that. That's a lot of work doing that stuff on your own.
Yeah. In the beginning, whether you have a job or you're working in your own business, you're investing. So as a business owner, you're creating from out of your imagination. Even if you're an affiliate for a company, you have to be creative in communicating with people that you want to do business with.
Oh, I got to write that one down.
So there's four levels of earning and there's four levels of involvement. When it comes to the highest level, which is imagination, you're creating ideas. And this is after you've come out of the ideation stage, and now you're at where you actually have a formidable idea that can be marketable. When you've achieved that, now you're selling the idea to somebody, some company. Colonel Sanders sold it to the restaurant company that turned his idea into a franchise. Uh, you have different levels within that. But then moving on to the communication level, and you're the communicator, you're the salesperson, you're the pitch person. You now have to articulate what the imagination person is saying in a frame that the investors want to invest, that the unification level or the collaboration level, those people can understand so they can mobilize their people.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to that stage, even though it's the second highest paid position to be the communicator, when you get down to the collaborator stage, and they're equally all necessary. You can't really have an idea and nobody to implement it, and you can't have an idea and nobody to sell it, and you can't have an idea without somebody being able to organize the people. So that comes down to the collaboration stage. So you get the idea from the salesperson, from the CEO, so the C-suite, and now you have to put the team together.
So my issue is taking on all of those roles myself because of what you said earlier. You said I like control, and that's true for me. That's what shows up for me. Wanting to be in control, so I feel like, oh, you can't do this better than me, so let me do it. You can't do that better than me, so let me do it. You know how many parties and events I put together and just took over everything because it wasn't right to my standards, and I'm realizing that it is what it is. It's going to get done. However, I have a friend that lived like that. She's always late, and I mean 2 hours late to events. And her mindset is like, like it's okay. But then I have to step back and look at her life and look at her overall life and be like, no, it's not okay. Because you're living how you do one thing is how you do everything. And it shows. It shows. That's all I gotta say. That really shows.
But you are definitely correct. And as a brand new business owner, you do have to move through all of these cycles. A good business owner doesn't stay there. They now begin to maximize their strengths, delegate their weaknesses, and allow people to grow and evolve. When you choose not to do that, then what you're saying, I'd rather be right than be rich.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. No, now that you say that like that, no, I'd rather be rich than be right.
And this was Henry Ford. Henry Ford,
Before I said that?
no, he didn't say it. He demonstrated it
Mm-hmm.
by allowing the engineers, the mechanics, let them do their stuff. I will sit and organize everyone. I'll come with the idea and I'll get paid. I don't have to be right all the time. And we see this also work its way out with Jeff Bezos, however you want to pronounce his name, where he built his company, and whether or not he was right or wrong, he chose a course, he stuck to it, and he put people around him who are essentially smarter than him in those areas.
Absolutely.
And he
Stop.
focused on his strength. Let everything else
Stop
lie.
thinking that you're smarter than. Yeah, you're right. I want to be surrounded by a lot of people who is much smarter than me. But you know what? I have always been like that. Just never really implemented it when it comes to businesses that I want to do because I feel like it's mine, it's my baby, it's my passion, and not being able to just let it go and let other people take care of it.
Now, here's the thing. I was on stage recently and there were some 30-year and 35-year veterans that was listening to my talk. And this lady came off and she said, Sam, very good speech. In fact, you could have just taken one point and expanded on that one point, and it would still be a good speech. But I know you like when I speak to you straight. And it is better to be understood than to sound smart. I pondered that thought for a moment and I had to make a decision. Do I want to sound smart or want to be understood? And
Right.
I decided I wanted to be understood. And in communicating ideas from the ideation stage all the way to the constructor stage, I prefer to be understood. The masses can understand. You know who capitalized on such communication style is Donald Trump.
You said he capitalized on what?
Communication style. So all the other presidents speak at the sixth to eighth grade level, and he speaks at the third grade level.
And he make more money than them.
He understands more. People understand him. Even if they don't like him, they understand him. And
Yeah.
that's where you want to be, is understood. Now, when you're putting all of that together as a business owner, you want to be able to communicate your ideas effectively. You want to be able to delegate ideas in a simple fashion, and you want to make sure you set up your toll booth, you set up your gateway, your payment gateway, so that all the traffic you can capitalize on. Many people in business are not really in business, they're just running a charity.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. You gotta have money coming in some type of way. Maybe they're not good at really developing a business, but they're really good at developing a charity.
And even a charity needs to be profitable.
Mm-hmm.
When you find yourself giving away the services that you should be charging for, and you have nothing that you're actually charging for, or you're negotiating your prices all the time, that's not a business, that's a full-blown charity. You're just taking donations. Now, you want to position yourself, if you're going to run that, you get an administrator to deal with the administrative stuff so you can do what you enjoy doing. This is where you now begin to dress back from working in the business to work on the business.
Right. Okay. So we need to get back to working on business.
Yep. Choose one product, one audience, one offer, and maximize that offer. And there's a rule of thumb.
No, hold on. Choose one product.
Uh-huh.
One offer.
Yes, one offer.
Uh-huh.
One audience.
Uh-huh.
And maximize the momentum. There's three things as a business owner you need to be focused on, especially when you're just starting out. The customer, the order size.
The customer what?
You need to be focused on the customer.
Uh-huh.
You need to be focused on the order size.
Order size.
Order size. In this case, the order size is the offer. And you need to be focused on the frequency. Once you have that dialed in, you can print money.
All right, well, I need to focus on this first then.
And for the customer, it's important to understand who the customer is. What problem are you solving for the customer? And is it a want or a need?
Hold on. And you said, is there a want or a need?
Is that solution a want or a need? It was once said that, I believe it was Rockefeller that said it. The fastest way to go broke is to find a need and try to fill it.
The fastest way to go broke is
to find a need and try to fill it.
And try to fill it. Aren't you supposed to, let me say this. Aren't you supposed to find out what the customer needs and then fill it?
You can do that.
Yeah.
The customer is only willing to pay for what they want, not for what they need.
That's why I say you find out what people need, find out what the customer needs. Then you go out and find that product for the said customer.
Right.
And supply that product.
So listen to what you just said.
Okay.
You said identify the customer, find what their biggest problem is that they need solved, and then go get the solution and offer it to them.
Correct.
So I believe it was Rockefeller that said, if you do that, you'll go broke.
No, that's not, no, we're saying two different things.
All right, so let me say it a different way. What I'm saying is that find the customer, find what their biggest problem is that they want solved, not need to solve. Until that need becomes a want, they are unwilling to pay. So we're in agreement on that, where as long as that need becomes a want, if that need doesn't become a want, for example, I need to brush my teeth. Can you sell me toothpaste? No, I'm not interested in toothpaste. However, when my teeth start falling out and my spouse says hi from afar, don't kiss me. Now, when that pain is there, that once need now is a want to solve. How much are you willing to pay to solve it now? Any amount.
Because their teeth then fell out.
Most people would, most people procrastinate their needs until it becomes painful enough to become a want.
That's true. And look, here's something that a lot of people don't know, and I'm sharing this because I found this out 2 years ago, going to the dentist. So I'm obsessed with going to the dentist because, coming up, my mom didn't have it, and that's okay. But it made me want to do more and better for myself and my kids. But you know how they say you should get your teeth cleaned every 6 months? Well, most people only get their teeth cleaned every 6 months because that's what the provider, the health insurance provider, pay for, right? That's what they think. Some health insurance providers pay for 3. I didn't know that. So, who's ever listening to this information, please, take that information with heed, because your teeth and your gums are very, very important. So ever since I found that out, because I was really trying to get my teeth cleaned 4 times a year, quarterly. So I get my teeth cleaned quarterly because, like I said, your gums, if you get gum disease and stuff like that, that will affect your heart. A lot of people don't know that your gums are associated with your heart. They don't understand that either. So, yeah. But 3 times a year, depending on what insurance provider you have, they'll pay for it.
That's true.
So you know about that?
I do.
Oh, because you are in insurance.
I do mine every quarter on autopilot. Just talking
Yeah.
about insurance.
So you brought up the you said every quarter on autopilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you brought up that example about teeth, and I'm like, yes, because I just got a message from my dental provider reminding me I got a dental appointment on the 12th of this month. So
When it comes to business, it's important for people to understand who the customer is and work with that customer or the group of customers to get that. The second part is the offer, the order. If you have a terrible offer, even though you have the customer's information, you know what they want and need, if the offer is bad, they won't buy. Now, there's 2 ways to position yourself. You can position yourself as a commodity, or you can position yourself as a premium offer. You won't see Aston Martin having a sale.
correct.
You will see Toyota having a sale.
They're not going to have a sale, and they're not going to promote it on television.
So they look for where the audience is.
They don't need to promote on the television. So when people say, oh, Mercedes-Benz and BMW, they promote all that stuff on television. That's not high end, When you know, you don't have to promote on commercials and things like that. So no, Aston Martin wouldn't be on a commercial.
So the offer is important. The offer needs to be so good that the people feel stupid not taking it.
Hold on.
That's Alex Hermosi.
That the people feel
That the
stupid.
people feel stupid not taking it.
Yeah.
I lost my life.
No, I thought you turned it off. Oh, you
No, I
talking
turned
about
off the phone one, but I went to YouTube
uh-huh.
and I noticed that my live is no longer live. It says that something went wrong. So that's fine.
Mhm.
So I went on Instagram and my phone started overheating. I went on
I'm ready to get something to eat.
for sure.
No,
All
I'm
right.
listening to you. Go ahead.
The last part is frequency. How often can those orders come in? If the person is accustomed to ordering once a year, do you need to create an additional offer so they offer twice, so they purchase twice a year? Or do you need to multiply the amount of people that comes through so it increases the frequency of the order? You've got to be able to understand and manage those 3 points: customer, offer size, and order frequency. As a business owner, if you're not managing those 3 items, you don't really have a business. And this is some of the things that I go over in building communities, because people need to understand, yes, you have a community. Are you seeing these 3 activities occur in your community? And then be focused on that, because what you focus on expands, good and bad. And so this thing, I don't know. Maybe I go back to YouTube or something. No idea. It just says error. Okay.
I want to come back to my live or just be in my live and have 500 people listening to me. That's going to be pretty awkward, being as though I don't really have much to say, though. I mean, I have a lot to say. I just don't, you know, I don't, I don't know how to formulate it or put I just need to probably start writing everything down, my little notes on what I want to talk about.
All right, well, set up the time and go
Well, I know
from
I'm
there.
gonna get on here tonight, and I'm gonna go live with the trading gold versus the U.S. dollar. So I'm definitely
I'm
gonna.
gonna do that on LinkedIn.
What about LinkedIn?
I'm gonna go live on LinkedIn.
Hold up. You can go live on LinkedIn too.
Yeah,
So all of these platforms are allowing people to go live.
yeah.
Everybody's in competition.
LinkedIn is the largest business network. You want to
I
talk to business
know.
people? That's where you need to be.
I need to go on there. I need to go on their platform and check that out because I had no idea they do that.
So you find out who your target audience is, and then find out where they hang out and engage in other people's community. That's their stages, their platforms. You get on other people's stages and you now begin to build your own, because you've created value on other people's stages. They get to know your name, they get to know your handle. Now, when you launch your own, then you're pulling from all of those audiences into your own. And that's one of the best ways to start growing. You're probably wondering, oh, Sam, so how come you haven't done it? I really never cared about social media because all my contacts are in my phone. Anytime I want to network with somebody, I pick up the phone.
Right.
Now, that's a great starter, but you don't want to stay there. You don't want to be 99 years old still talking to people in your phone. You miss the rest of the world who's actually looking for you.
That's like my mother talking about, I don't read text messages. I don't do text. You gotta call me. I said, well, you're gonna be left behind, ma'am.
Yeah, you get caught on the wrong side of the digital divide.
Like talking. They just want to send a quick message. So those people just gonna get left behind.
All right, so we're gonna conclude for now. I suspect my live is done,
Yeah.
and my next live is gonna be on LinkedIn.
I'm going to somebody's restaurant to get me some fish and maybe some
Yeah, I'm gonna do some stuff here as well and start preparing. I need to start taking more pictures and stuff and be more proactive. But my goal is really to help other business owners realize this dream for themselves and really lock in and build something that 10 years from now. So I'm not looking for the person who's looking to, I need to make money. I need to do it now. And if I don't see it in the next 2 seconds, then it doesn't work.
You need to
No.
drop like a bad habit then. Because that is all the way me. I need money now.
We all can echo that. But some of us, we plant the seeds so that it can grow for later, because instead of going for the small wins, we want some small wins now. We got bills to pay now. But you want long wins later.
I need to set up that other trading account real quick.
Yes, I got a response on that call and conveyed that response earlier, and they were checking again.
And then I'm just going to.
I'm going to end right here.
Look, I need
Leave
to
a comment below. All right, I am gone. I am going to. Now, that thing on the couch.
What?
So I would like to see the images from
What thing? The blanket? The pillow? What?
the blanket that's hanging off of the chair.
Uh-huh. What about it?
If it's in the frame, you want it to come on the chair so it doesn't look like it's just running off of the chair.
Like what?
So yeah, I would just fold it up a little bit, not the top. Yeah, like that, at least like that. So it's
Oh, he looks so cute. Is my wallet over there my wallet over there or out there somewhere? Oh, it's right here.
have a plenty.
I'm about to say, wait a minute, hold the hell up. Hold the hell up. Are you about to eat that raw?
You can.
Not
Mine
me.
with the air fryer.
Not I, said the cat.
Yeah, you can eat it raw.
I can't share.
So I'll stick
I
my
can't
fryer.
I can't share.
Oh, hold on.
So you said you put that in the air fryer?
Yeah,
You put a little oil on it, a little bit of salt, or
plain Jane.
okay. Because I like the caramelized ones.
So
Like the ones that's fried, I don't like that. I don't like hard. I like the soft caramel, I like that.
when you
That's
say
how I cook mine.
you're talking natural, like here, this is a little hard. It's gonna be soft when I'm through. I like it when the skin is almost black.
Yeah, that's when it's right.
And then when you air fry it and you cut it, it's like it's oozing. It's just that soft.
That's how I like mine, but it's not in the air fryer and it's not fried up hard. I don't like that.
Another place is in the oven. You put in an oven, let it cook in the oven, or you boil
Mm.
it, put it in hot water and let it sit in the hot water. I find that in the hot water, it takes out some of the nutriments out of it, but it also takes out all the starch. When you put in the air fryer, it has all the starch in it still. So
Hmm.
the best place is to boil it, and that way you take out the starch. It also takes out some of the nutriments and
When
give.
you boil it, you boiling it with the skin on it?
Yes,
Oh, I never heard of that. Okay. So hold on, let me. So this is it still has me logged in.
right.
I'm
You don't
going.
always have to boil it with the skin. Some people cut the skin and they do it. Well, you boil it in the skin and then you peel the skin before you eat it.
Okay. Look at the screen flip. I'm about to click this apply discount code.
Unauthorized.
Okay, it's not working.
All right. Let me.
Let me refresh it because earlier, hold on, I'm refreshing. Okay, I'm back. I'm still here. Get that. I don't want to talk to you guys. No, now they're saying proceed to checkout. No, y'all didn't give me the discount.
Yeah. I would go back out, log in, close
Yeah,
out
that's
the.
what I'm doing.
Let
Log in.
me see where he's at. Man, it's 2 o'clock.
Look at that crap right there. That's why I said I don't need to be doing this.
See.
Look, you have already used the discount code. See that?
I saw that.
Okay, so that's what came up earlier when I tried to get it.
All right, let me let him know. It's saying that the discount code was already used and it's not allowing for the BOGO to go through. Is it only once or is there supposed to be like a second code?
Well, he already told us that you only can you can you he already told share with us that yes, you can use it multiple times.
From my understanding, you can use the BOGO code as many times as you need.
Per what he said.
Right.
That
Check
I
in your
like to let people know what you said because you said it. So if it's different, then you now need to,
check in your email because they'll email you a code
okay.
and you click on that link.
I haven't gotten any emails from, see, I haven't gotten any emails
Um,
other than you breached your daily loss
type BOGO.
in
So
my search.
yeah, inside your email, search BOGO.
That's not coming up.
Then go for Pro Trader Fund.
I can't barely hear what you're saying.
I'm coming.
Okay, hold on. Hello? Hey.
I'm about to get up.
Okay.
What's Uncle Jose?
Girl, Uncle Julio's. I'm on the phone. I was in the middle of a live. I ain't had time to type all that.
Oh,
And I couldn't talk in my phone, so.
gotcha. Okay. Um, still on the phone.
I'm actually on the Zoom now. I was on the live, now I'm on the Zoom. But we're about to end our call. What's up?
Okay. Well, when I need to be ready to go.
I'm ready to go right now.
You said you was on your call. That's why.
Oh no. I can end. We've been supposed to end the call. We just talking about the stuff.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, put my clothes on.
Okay. You coming past here?
Yeah.
Okay. See you soon. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. No BOGO. Yes, no BOGO here. And their name is Pro Traders, right? Can you call him? Like, I literally want to have this done. Because I want Kayla to have something to trade into tonight. That's why I said ASAP, because I was trying to have this done this morning. Now it's getting closer and closer to the time, and I'm about to go out. I'm not going to be able to do this while I'm out. Shit.
Yeah, he's probably still in a meeting.
You already called him?
I just called him again just now.
Mm.
And I sent him 1, 2, 3, 4 messages. So
Let me see how to, if I'm out, but I doubt that I'm going to be out past 8 o'clock. But I want to set this up. I wanted to set it up while I want to be able to set it up if you call me, text me and let me know what he said while I'm out. So I guess let me practice this going through my phone. And I'm going to Pro Trader. What am I going to?
you're going to practice. You're going to set up the
Am I going to protrader.com?
to open up the account, or I lost track of what you
I
were going.
said, I am about to leave out. When you call me and tell me that it's set up, I can do it. I need to be able to purchase the account while I'm out. So I just asked you, what is the name of the site? I said, is it protrader.com?
Give me a second here. Let me pull it up. I'm going to send it to you as a text message. You just have to click on it.
Is it maybe I think it's ProTrader funding.
Pro Trader funding is what I understand it to be.
Pro Trader.
And I did reach out back to those other people regarding the lawyers for the house.
Uh-huh.
I promise she's going to send the information, but I'm not holding my breath for it. Just updating you.
Okay, I see where it says a $50,000 K challenge. That's a sponsor. I don't want that. Skip passwords for faster sign-in.
Computer, and she's attempting to open up the new account, and it's telling that the code has already been used.
The code, I think that it expires, and I think they stop using that. Stop it. I don't see it on the website anymore.
Yeah, I looked. But they normally replace it with another promo.
Yes, but it hasn't been out as yet. I don't know when it's out.
Understood.
But he just told us last week that they were going to continue running it, and then we could still use it.
Yeah, what he said.
It's been running for a while, so it just got discontinued.
Right.
I gotta find another platform to go to with a discount. That's crazy.
So originally it was set to run for 7 days. It ran for a whole month, and then they stopped it.
Today's Thursday, so there's not much trading until next week. So new one might be dropping next week.
Got it.
This weekend.
What's dropping next week?
Hey, I'm gonna do karaoke by the house,
Okay.
so I'll let you know.
What did he say was dropping next week?
Don't buy anything yet until after I don't buy anything yet until I let her know.
All right.
I'm about to purchase another account from somewhere else because I gotta hurry up and be in an account by tonight.
All right.
You only have one trade is tomorrow.
All
You
right.
don't want to pay.
So O'Neill is suggesting that if you can wait until the new deal drops, they only have one more trading day in the week, which is tomorrow, and he's gonna find out what deal is coming down the pipeline and then share.
So I'll let you know guys by today when the deal is dropping. Because it could be a better deal.
Right. So he said by the end of the day, he'll let us know if we have the patience to wait.
Okay. You know I don't have patience. I wanted my daughter to trade tonight because I fucked up her account.
Oh, let her know.
So
Yeah,
So that when they're trading, be patient or she's gonna lose.
I know.
ask him if it's possible to open it up for the buy one get one free again.
That's what he's
No,
gonna.
it's not.
He's gonna find. He said no, it's not.
Oh,
But
because I had two other people trying to come in this over the weekend.
yeah, I remember that thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The weekend have a better rate. I might have a better rate than the one buy one get one free.
Right. So he's saying just give him some time, because more than likely what's coming is gonna be better than the last.
Okay, we'll see. And they was just promoting that on Facebook too the other day.
Right.
It kept popping up on my page. So I'm like, okay, it's still active. But it's not saying that this code is over with. It's saying you've already used this code before.
I got it. So when you go to their Facebook page, let me see. What is
I need
their
to lose 10 pounds. Kayla, I'm sorry I messed your account up. She said, okay. I'm gonna get you a new account though. The one that I'm not gonna touch and you're gonna actually it's still active. You just can't trade today. You get what I'm saying? Like I maxed out the daily limit. So if you want to trade tomorrow morning, you can. I just maxed out the daily limit, not the whole account. But in return, I just said I'll keep that account and I'll give you a fresh account that I'm not going to touch at all. Do you want to do that or do you want to continue with this account? You don't care? That's what I love about her. She don't care about none of that stuff. Whereas I be making a big deal about every damn thing. And I love that about her that she don't make a big deal about stuff. Now, my son, on the other hand, is just like me. He make a big deal about every little thing. I mean, every little thing. And I'm like, dang, is that me? Is O'Neal still on the phone?
No, he's gone.
Okay. I'm like, damn, is that me? I was like, ew, I don't like me right now. That's crazy.
That goes. I know exactly how that goes. All right. So I'm going to have to start cleaning up for these people to come tonight.
All right.
And then I still have to figure out what is going to be the game plan.
I know they better bring some people over there to already have, that's already inquiring.
I'm gonna reach out to some other friends and let them know if
My
they have.
breast, my breast starting to look like my great grandmother's. How hers was sitting on her damn lap.
Oh no.
That's not good. It won't let me play it. Hmm. Will it not let me play because I'm on the
I'm trying to play a video or song.
No, it's a video, but it seemed like it's not letting me play it because I'm on Zoom.
Probably.
So I was gonna go to live. Are you still unable to go to live on yours?
On my Zoom, I didn't attempt to put it back up.
Not Zoom, TikTok, because remember we couldn't find out how to go live on TikTok.
Yeah, because I don't drink soda,
Oh,
so
so
maybe
this
that
is
might.
playing.
But yeah, so
Remember we was trying to figure out how to go live on TikTok and it wasn't letting us do it from the computer.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me go live either way.
Yeah, it's just showing us for you following. Oh, you can't go live on your phone?
No.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just on the computer. I can't go live on my computer. Call of Duty. This is crazy. Well, you better go ahead and do what you gotta do, because I'm
Later.
hold you up.